check, okay, this key concept between solubility and concentration. So how do concentration and solubility differ again? Concentration is the amount of particular solute in a given amount of solution, right? Then solubility, the main target is the maximum amount of solute that can dissolve in a given amount of solvent, okay? Considering the given temperature, the time, and pressure, no? How the solutions react. If a substance has high solubility, more of it can dissolve in a given solvent. Please remember, our main target in this topic discussion is we have to understand, no, the difference between concentration and solubility, right? So a saturated solution is a solution that contains maximum amount of solute. The solution can hold at a given temperature and of course pressure. So if no more solute to dissolve, okay, means to say that's saturated solution, okay? If unsaturated solution, it is a solution that can still dissolve more solute at a given temperature and pressure, okay? In which this is almost close to dilute or diluted solution, right? In saturated solution, either highly saturated or oversaturated solutions, always remember that the solute is high compared to solvent, right? Changing either the temperature or pressure, this is one of the most important factors too, because every time, in our practical applications at home, like making a coffee, okay, even milk, we really need the presence of hot water as our solvent, okay? Then remember that hot water, okay, is also important, okay? That's the reason why we need to prepare a hot water to mix with coffee and sugar. It's because for dissolving, in order to make sure that our dissolving, okay, is well concentrated. So this is how fast or how slow the solute can dissolve in a solvent, okay? So the solubility by grams of solute, okay, 10 grams, 20 grams, or 70 or 100 grams. Then the temperature from 0 to 100 degrees Celsius, okay? This one also matters. It depends on the substance that we're going to use. So look at the difference between them. Saturated solution and insoluble substances. Okay? So in saturated solution, solute and solvent, okay? Presuming this is already a special mixture. What will happen? How to do it? So therefore, we need to have a sort of comparison. Set up A, B, C, or D. In order to check the comparison of saturated solution, concentrated solution, diluted solutions, right? So is there any extra solutes that needs to dissolve? Or just the solute is just enough to dissolve, okay? So how can the solubility of a solute be changed? So changing either temperature or pressure changes how much solute can dissolve in a solvent. So literally, how fast a solute dissolves. So this is one of the best things that we always have to be aware. Every time when we cook food, we make coffee or milk, or making we make a juice or any solutions that we need, no, in our household. If a solute and solvent particles come into contact more often, so the solute dissolves faster. Right? Then in various applications like in laboratory companies, no, chemical laboratory testing, okay? Then in medical field, no, at the hospital laboratory, they're using this one, no, especially about medicine that we're going to drink or intake. No? So solutions are very applicable in different, no, beneficial contributions in science. Now, stirring or during mixing of solution, no? Stirring, crushing the solute, increasing the temperature, no? By heating them, no? Transferring them from a hot plate to a cold place. This one helps to increase how often solute particles contact with solvent particles and what will be the reaction afterwards. So to summarize with our understanding related to concentration, remember, again, concentration is any amount of substance that is being dissolved in that particular period of time. Solubility, therefore, it is the maximum amount, no? The highest amount that can dissolve, okay, by the help of solvent. So both of them needs temperature and pressure that affects the solubility of solutes in a solution. Right? So this is the end of our topic discussion about concentration and solubility. So by next week, guys, we will try to apply this in real life experimental activity. So we're going to perform, no, a comparative degree of testing about diluted solution, saturated solution, and concentrated solution. So you will check, no, the difference between them. Okay, everybody stand up, please. Okay, see you next meeting, and that's all for today. Thank you.